If your home smells like pet urine, even after you cleaned the spot, you did not fail to clean it. You cleaned the wrong thing. The visible stain is gone. The source of the smell is still there, bonded to your carpet fiber at the molecular level, waiting for humidity to activate it again. There's a $2 solution that eliminates it permanently, not by masking the odor with fragrance, not by neutralizing it temporarily with baking soda, by biologically digesting the uric acid crystals that are the actual source of every returning pet smell in your home. Professional carpet deodorizing services charge between $200 and $800 per room. Nature's Miracle, the most recognized pet odor brand in America, retails at $15 to $20 per bottle. Both use the same bacterial cultures, available unbranded for $2 to $3. The $6 billion pet odor industry was built on one calculation: that you would never make the connection. If these stories matter to you, hit subscribe and the bell. New band knowledge drops every week. Pet urine odor is not a modern problem. It has existed as long as humans have kept animals indoors. In 1882, a German chemist named Emil Fischer began his systematic study of purines, the molecular family that includes uric acid. Fischer documented that uric acid forms extremely stable crystalline structures that resist dissolution in water and most common acidic solutions. His work, which eventually earned him the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1902, established the molecular basis for why urine odors persist long after visible contamination is cleaned away. The pet product industry spent the following century selling surface cleaners and masking agents that left Fischer's crystal problem completely untouched. Now let me show you exactly what is happening inside that carpet fiber and why this problem requires biology rather than chemistry to solve permanently. Pet urine is a complex mixture of water, urea, uric acid, ammonia, bacteria, hormones, and electrolytes. When urine contacts carpet, the liquid soaks through the fiber, through the backing, and into the padding beneath, often reaching the subfloor on repeat accidents. But the uric acid does something different. It forms insoluble crystals that bond to carpet fibers, backing material, and any porous surface they contact. These crystals are not water-soluble. They do not dissolve when you pour water on them. They do not dissolve when you pour vinegar on them. They do not fully dissolve when you pour hydrogen peroxide on them. When the room is dry, the crystals are dormant, and the smell is faint or undetectable. When humidity rises, or when cleaning solution adds moisture to the area, the crystals reactivate, releasing the ammonia compounds that produce the distinctive and persistent urine odor. This is why cleaned spots smell again after mopping. This is why the smell returns on humid days even after multiple treatments. This is why your pet can locate a spot that your nose can no longer detect. Their olfactory system is sensitive enough to smell uric acid crystals at concentrations far below human detection. And this is why they return to mark the same location repeatedly. The biological signal is still there. Standard cleaning products, baking soda, vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, dish soap, address the surface contamination and temporarily reduce the ammonia odor. None of them break down uric acid crystals. The crystals remain bonded to the fiber after every surface cleaning. The only chemistry that dissolves uric acid crystals is enzyme-based, specifically the protease and uricase enzymes produced by certain strains of bacillus bacteria. These enzymes break the molecular bonds in uric acid at the structural level, converting the crystals into carbon dioxide and water that evaporate harmlessly. The odor does not return because the source has been biologically eliminated rather than chemically masked. Cat urine contains uric acid at concentrations significantly higher than dog urine, which is why cat accidents are notoriously more difficult to eliminate. Dogs have olfactory receptors approximately 40 times more sensitive than humans. What your nose cannot detect from a cleaned spot, your dog reads as a clear biological signal to mark again. This is the mechanism behind repeat soiling. The pet is not misbehaving, it is responding to a chemical marker that surface cleaning has never removed. Now I need to be direct with you about what this approach requires, because honest information matters more than a simple promise. Bio-enzymatic cleaners require dwell time. The bacteria need 6 to 8 hours of undisturbed contact to establish, reproduce, and produce sufficient enzyme concentration to break down embedded crystals. They do not produce results in 5 minutes like a chemical product might appear to do. For deeply embedded stains that have soaked into carpet padding or subfloor, a single treatment may not reach all the crystals, particularly if the padding has absorbed multiple accidents over time. In those cases, 2 to 3 consecutive treatments over several days are needed. Do not use chemical cleaners immediately before or after applying the bio-enzymatic solution. Bleach, ammonia, and strong acids kill the bacterial cultures before they can work. Always blot fresh accidents rather than rubbing them. Rubbing spreads the uric acid deeper into the fiber and wider across the surface area. Now, here's exactly what to do, and why the order matters. Step 1 is what you can do right now with what is already in your home. Mix 1 cup of white distilled vinegar with 1 cup of warm water in a spray bottle. Spray the affected area generously and blot, do not rub, with a clean cloth. This neutralizes the ammonia compounds and removes the urea layer from the surface. Then sprinkle baking soda liberally over the damp area and allow it to sit for 15 minutes. The baking soda absorbs residual moisture and neutralizes acidic odor compounds on the surface. Vacuum it up completely. The area will smell significantly better, and that improvement is real, but it is temporary. Here is why. Vinegar and baking soda address the ammonia and surface contamination that produce the immediate smell. They do not reach the uric acid crystals bonded to the carpet fiber and backing beneath. Those crystals are hydrophobic. They repel water-based solutions rather than absorbing them. No combination of household ingredients you can mix in your kitchen will chemically break down uric acid crystals. This is not a matter of concentration or technique. It is a matter of molecular biology. Uric acid requires a specific enzymatic reaction to dissolve, and that reaction only occurs when bacillus bacteria produce uricous enzyme in direct contact with the crystals. You cannot brew that enzyme at home, but you can buy the bacteria that produce it for $2 to $3. Step 2 is the permanent solution. Before anything else, bio-enzymatic cleaners are non-toxic and biodegradable, which is why veterinarians recommend them specifically for homes with pets. The bacteria in the formula are naturally occurring soil organisms that digest organic waste and break down into carbon dioxide and water. They contain no bleach, no ammonia, no phosphates, and no synthetic chemicals. Your pet can re-enter the treated area once the surface has dried, typically within a few hours. Do not allow direct ingestion of the concentrated solution, as with any cleaning product. But incidental contact with a dried, treated surface poses no risk to pets or children. Go to any garden center, hardware store, or online retailer and look for bio-enzymatic cleaner or bacterial enzyme cleaner in powder or liquid form. The label must list bacillus bacterial cultures or viable bacterial cultures as the active ingredient. Reliable, unbranded options include BioClean and similar bio-enzymatic powders. They contain the same bacillus cultures in Nature's Miracle and Rocco and Roxie without the branded markup. These products are not typically stocked in the pet aisle. That is where the branded $20 versions live. Look in the garden center or home maintenance section of any hardware store, home improvement store, or general merchandise retailer. They are shelved alongside septic system treatments and drain maintenance products. Online retailers carry them under search terms like enzyme cleaner powder, bio-enzymatic cleaner, or bacillus septic treatment. The reason they are not in the pet aisle is simple. The pet aisle is where the markup lives. Step 3 is application, and dwell time is everything. For a fresh accident, blot up as much liquid as possible, first with clean cloths using firm downward pressure, working from the outer edge toward the center. Mix the enzyme powder with warm water according to package directions, typically 1 tablespoon per cup of water. Apply the solution generously enough to saturate through the carpet fiber and reach the backing. The uric acid crystals are where the urine went, and the enzyme solution must follow the same path. Cover the treated area with a damp cloth or plastic wrap to maintain moisture. The bacterial cultures need humidity to remain active and reproduce. Leave undisturbed for 6 to 8 hours minimum. Overnight is ideal. Do not apply any other cleaner during this period. Bleach and ammonia kill the bacterial cultures before they can work. Remove the covering, allow to air dry completely, and check for remaining odor. Repeat if needed. Most set-in stains require 2 applications over consecutive nights. For dried or old stains, wet the area first with warm water and wait 5 minutes before applying. This rehydrates the dormant crystals so the enzymes can reach them. A property manager in Florida, managing a 40-unit building, discovered severe urine contamination in 3 units after tenants moved out. 2 professional carpet cleaning companies quoted between $400 and $800 per unit. She purchased unbranded bio-enzymatic enzyme powder online for $11 total. She treated each contaminated area twice over 4 consecutive days, following the overnight dwell protocol. Total material cost across all 3 units was under $20. Every unit passed the subsequent odor inspection. She called neither carpet cleaning company. The pet odor industry has been selling you the same $2 biology in a $20 bottle for 40 years. Every time the smell came back, you bought another bottle. Not because the product failed. Because nobody told you to saturate deep enough, wait long enough, or skip the chemical cleaner beforehand. The biology works. The branded bottle is what you are paying for. Nature's Miracle does not contain a miracle. It contains bacillus cultures, the same soil organisms available for $2 at any garden center. The crystals in your carpet have been waiting for those bacteria since the first accident. Every surface clean bought you a few dry days. The bacteria end the cycle permanently. If this vault opened something for you today, subscribe and share this video now. Every share puts a $2 permanent solution in the hands of a pet owner, still buying $20 bottles of the same biology. Every subscription keeps this channel digging into the vaults they thought were sealed forever. The next vault opens soon.